Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to see all of my RTA matches of this special league so far. And well, this is a climb from 0 to actually Conqueror 1. So yeah, it's very interesting. You can see all the stages of RTA here. And well, this is the first team I chose. I actually was playing Bastet here, and yeah, I don't really like the Bastet as much as I do like the Tableau and Gemire comp that I ended up using for the last fights of this video. However, this one was pretty nice as well, and we got a glance of what the nerfed Kinky, sorry, looks like. You know, he can actually be killed now. He will not be revenging all the time, and yeah, he will revenge to your supports, but when the units that hit hard actually go for it, then he will not be revenging. So yeah, of course, by the end of the video I will show you all the runes that of every unit that I used through this video. So yeah, stay tuned for that if you want to know how these guys are ruined. And yeah, the Tableau ban is a very smart ban here, even though this guy didn't actually get the actual concept of 20 stars RTA, you know. He went for actually 19 stars or 18 stars and didn't have a unit ready for the last two. So yeah, that's what you face in the bronze ranks, you know. When you're going for the challenger ranks, you will be facing bots, you will be facing people that don't actually know about the game a lot, so they are trying to play to get a few points, maybe buy a scroll or maybe test how RTA feels. And yeah, poor guys, they will start feeling what RTA does to you. Okay, well, apart from that, guys, you will be finding Chinese bots all the time on mostly every single rank. And yeah, even Conqueror 1, guys, I think that I fought some Conqueror 1 Chinese bots, and you know, you can't prevent that. So yeah, you have to outsmart them, and that's it. And guys, for this particular comp, you know, the units are ruined so that every single unit moves, and then Tableau goes, give them all another turn, and if they did not ban Gemire, then Gemire will actually reset Tableau and reset the third skill of the other units, because Gemire should be the last unit to move actually on your team before your Tableau. And with that, the third skills of your units will be reset, and then you will be able to actually take 3 turns before the opponent even gets 1 turn. And that, guys, is why I ruined both my Bernard and my Ashir on crit damage and on the highest possible crit rate that I could give them in order to make them fast enough, you know. And they are not super ultra fast, but they have very high base speed, so that they can get a nice boost from the speed leader and from the Swift runes actually. So they will be above 300 speed, I think, but not too much above 300 speed. And yeah, you know, I could build an Ashir on about 340 speed, but that will be in order to outspeed everything. But that Ashir will not deal a ton of damage. He will deal decent damage, but not a ton, and I need my Ashir to deal very good damage here, because he will be a very important part of this team. And also I want my Ashir to have accuracy, because by having accuracy I can consistently strip with his third skill, and that can be convenient if I pair him up with Kaki in order to defense rake a unit that I want to kill. And of course, alongside Bernard, my Ashir can strip, and then Bernard's second skill, for which Bernard needs accuracy as well, then my Bernard can defense rake, and then we will take a turn, we will use our skills again, and after that my Gemire can reset everything, and you know, you may end up fighting 4 versus 2 on every single fight. However, guys, here you will be finding 2 main types of opponents. The first one is the ones that want to actually contest speed against you. And you know, when you have a speed fight, If you win the speed fight, you most likely win the match, because if the opponent units are built on speed, they will not be too tanky. That's almost a general rule on RTA, and at least up to Conqueror 3, which is as far as I have gone so far. But there is a second type, which are the guys that will be first picking Lulu, picking Leos, picking tanks, picking Trianas, and for those teams, you don't actually need 2 boosters. I usually first pick a Shear because, a Shear grants me strips, grants me a 3-star unit that allows me to pick a 5-star unit if I need it, and also give me the speed buff and some really nice damage. So he's an all-around great unit for my comms. However, I don't need to pick Bernard every fight. If the opponent goes for a slow Cleave, for a slow comp of tanky monsters, I built the Cleave in order to go for a Lucian or for a Shren, actually the light high elemental. I built her as well because I want to have something ready in order to snipe the opponent units. I also built my Karas in order to go before my tableau so that I can use the third skill of Icarus twice. And that's great, that's amazing, and you don't even need violent runes on your Icarus, because if she was to kill a unit, then she will get an additional turn as well. So yeah, and she will heal a lot, so she will benefit a lot from artifacts that actually increase the healing of her second skill, so that you can get some sustain. And guys, against that kind of teams, you can go for those units, because you don't actually need to go for a Bernard and to outspeed. And even though my Bernard is runed on crit damage and deals decent damage, and he deals damage based on speed as well, which is great for a unit that will have a speed buff no matter what, because we have 3 speed buffers on a Shear, Bernard, and Tableau himself. So, for those kind of units, then you may not actually need a Bernard. Even though he hits hard, you have other units that ignore defense or that bring more to the table for those situations. For instance, in this particular fight, I went for a Julie. I runed a Julie, and I have busted runed for these kind of fights that actually I can turn into a classic Cleave, into the Cleave that I usually went for before building this kind of Cleaves. And yeah, I am usually picking first a Shear, so that doesn't go too well with the classic Cleave, with the Lucian and Bastet Cleave, but you are open to that. And of course, Tableau and Jamire together are amazing, but let's say you went for Tableau, Jamire, and a Shear on turn 1, and then you wanted to turn your Cleave into the classic Cleave. Well, in that case, you don't have room for that, because if you picked Bastet and a damage dealer, the opponent will ban the damage dealer, and you are out with a Bastet, a Shear, Tableau, and Jamire. That is not a ton of damage, guys. Of course, you will run your Jamire on the highest possible damage, and Jamire deals damage based on speed as well, so that's very important. Your Jamire should be an utility unit that deals a ton of damage. He should build a Cleaver. He should deal damage, guys. You should build your Jamire on a very high damage build, as high as you can. And of course, he should move before your Tableau, and he should be fast. But if I had to prioritize, guys, I will actually reduce the speed of my Tableau in order to improve the damage of my Jamire, and in order to achieve the desired turn order, because you will always have speed buff, and when the opponent goes for a slow team, then guys, you will actually have a speed leader, and you will most likely outspeed them anyways. So having more damage will guarantee you, or actually give you better chances of defeating tanky units. Also, guys, there's one more thing to consider here, which is that your units should be speed tuned. and mostly speed tunes to your shear. So that means that the average speed of your units should be above 260 speed if you have a very fast shear. Luckily, you will have a speed buff, which means that it's much easier to tune your units. Guys, here we are playing my last match of this video, and we are going to do this live because, you know, I thought it would be nice to have a live game, and I'm going to pick a shear and going for the Jamire as the first two picks. And this guy is not contesting speed. He doesn't have a speed leader yet. So I can go with Kali and Tableau, and then I will decide if I need a Bernard or if I can go for something like, for instance, an Icarus to actually kill that Kaki easily. So, you know, I can snipe Kaki with my Kali there. Let's see what he picks. Okay, he went for speed lead, but oh, that's a problem. I think Icarus can be the solution here, but I'm inclined to banning the Miho. Yeah, I will go for Icarus, and I will ban Miho. And then I will get rid of Kaki, and I will get rid of that Kung Fu girl. I don't remember her name. Yeah, I will get rid of both of them during turn 1, or maybe if I ban Champong. No. Okay, he banned Tableau. That's a smart choice. That's what you want to ban here, because Tableau enables 3 turns, or at least 2 turns. So yeah, Tableau is a very smart ban here. Okay, now let's see. Okay, we got turn 1, of course. And I think we will buff, because we want the speed buff on our Jamire in order for Jamire to deal damage. Now we can kill Kaki with the second skill of our Kali. Perfect. Now we will attack the Kung Fu girl first. Perfect. And the additional turn, because we missed the crit. You see the difference between a crit and a non-crit. Now we got rid of her and we won, guys. Even if that Champong was to reset us, we have the reset from Jamire, which cannot be actually, which cooldown cannot be increased or decreased. So yeah, we won, guys. Perfect. We had a full round of attacks ready. So yeah, that worked really well, guys. So here we are. These are the runes. And guys, if you have any questions about the game, let me know in the comment section. I will be very happy to reply as always. And yeah, let me know what you think about this Cleave. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one, guys. Bye bye.